So what is trauma? Let's define it. I define it as anything that overwhelms your brain's ability to cope. I don't worry about the traumatic events because what's traumatic for you won't be traumatic for you. History of connection is the #1 predictor of how long you're gonna live. Beats out smoking, diabetes, high blood pressure, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That is our human superpower. When we're well connected to other people, we can go through unimaginably difficult things. But I don't get down on this topic at all because every single interaction we have with kids changes how their brain is wired. The problem we have is most of the time when somebody experiences a lot of trauma, the people they interact with every day, typically they have a lot of negative interactions and we reinforce that trauma. What happens when we see that person is wounded and struggling, we surround them with positive, loving, safe interactions, they'll recover from trauma and thrive.
The overall impact of bringing Josh Varner into our school district has just been immense. Josh Varner has provided us with strategies to keep ourselves healthy and strong mentally and emotionally so that we can give our best to our students each and every day.
I think we make mental health way too hard. I think we make it way too complicated. It doesn't have to be complicated. We can make this stuff simple. And you know why we have to make it simple? We need everybody on board to get the outcomes we want. So kids experience trauma. The best way I can describe this point, how important timing is if you're a child who lives in a home where domestic violence is present, you're twice as likely to develop PTSD than a soldier that's deployed on the front line of a war.
The feedback following Josh Varner's presentation in our Healthcare Leadership Series was just fantastic. The attendees rated both his content and his presentation style very highly, and we are excited to welcome Josh Varner back again to deliver the same content to a new audience.
Back of the brain lights up like a Christmas tree, and what are the 3 things the back of the brain can do? You guys all know it. What are they? Fight, flight, freeze. And you don't even get to pick which one. We used to think nature versus nurture. Anybody remember that debate in college? That was the big one when I was in college. That's old science now. Now we know our life experiences change our DNA. You take away one idea today, trauma isolates us. When we're alone, we're vulnerable. When we're in relationships with other people, we're extraordinarily resilient.